Hey Cancer, this read is for you guys. So let's see what the universe has to say to you today. Alrighty, so universe, what messages do you have for Cancer? Oof, I feel like she is all over this read. Like I got a bunch that want to come out here. Oh yeah. So let's go ahead and see what she gave us. So we have Destiny, Shadow, Financial and Material Changes, Material Harvest. I have the Heart Chakra, which represents healing and or relationships, Suffering and Silence, and Passion Ignited. Oof. Oh, I feel change coming in all of this. I feel like we're speaking about a change in your life. I feel like it does tie into healing from a relationship. I also feel that's where the money changes are coming in as well. And some sort of fallout of that, and maybe assets being divided. I have Victory and Success. I have the base chakra, which represents money or the physical body, mental conflict, sacrifice, and transformation. It's definitely that transformation, that Destiny card. Both of those have caught my eye. So I feel like this is a destined path that you're meant to be on. Even though it might feel crappy, I feel like it's a very important journey for you that is taking you where you need to be in life. I'm feeling that base chakra is definitely going to tie into money. I have the Five of Cups. I feel like it's definitely tying into the Tower card. The Tower card represents something coming to a very sudden and unexpected and disappointing end. So I feel like it's speaking to this romantic relationship. The Five of Cups represents feeling stuck in negative emotions, so much so that you can't see positivity around you. I feel like it's tied into the Suffering and Silence. But something about this read doesn't feel... A lot of times when I do these reads, I can feel that somebody's very stuck. These emotions are extremely heavy, and they're really going to have to fight to get through. I almost feel like you're a more positive person by nature, so yes, even though this hurts, I feel like you may have an easier time than other people in being able to come through this. I feel like there's something about you, there's a strength. Maybe it's an intuition, a spirituality that allows you to accept things in a way that allows you to move forward and move beyond and find the positive. I have the Six of Cups. To me, the Six of Cups is speaking of children. It's speaking of a family. I feel like you have little ones that are part of this journey as well, and might also help to drive you forward. I have the Moon card. The Moon card represents things that are still unknown to us, that we uncover along the way. And the Nine of Pentacles, that represents abundance and happiness. I feel like that Moon card is tied into your journey. It's tied into something very personal and within your soul, and maybe personal truths as well. I have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles can represent going through a rough time financially. And I think this is speaking to your transition. I don't think this money is being given to you easily, because I have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands represents conflict. I feel like you've had to fight. I feel like you've had to fight in this for your fair share. I have the Ten of Wands, which represents feeling overwhelmed or overburdened. And I think that's what the situation has been to you. I feel like you very much have kept it to yourself, and it might be because the little ones are around, and it ties into that Suffering and Silence, and it makes the burden heavier when you do bottle it up and when you don't share. I have the Six of Wands, which represents triumph over challenges, and the Ten of Cups, which speaks to abundance in the home life. I see success in your future. I see happiness in your future. I feel like this transition is rough, to say the least. but I see success. I see you moving forward on your destined path in life. I see it being transformational for you. I have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords represents a situation in which you felt you were treated unfairly. I feel like it speaks to this disappointing end. I very much feel it tied into that. I get an impression that, because I don't feel like you walked away. I feel like the other person walked away. I feel like the way they did it was unfair. I don't feel like they did it in a mature, respectful way. And then I feel like you got left high and dry with no money, and you had to fight. I have the Eight of Pentacles, which represents learning. So to me, it's speaking of personal growth and learning from this situation and learning how strong you are. I feel a lot of strength with you with this card. I feel a lot of inner strength. I feel like your intuition is very strong too. I have the Six of Wands, which represents moving from a stormier time to a calmer one in your life. So again, about transition, but a transition that is bringing positive changes for you. I have the Chariot card, which represents positive movement forward. So it's encouragement from the universe through tarot for you to keep on your journey, keep moving forward, to persevering, letting you know that success is on the way. So I have the High Priestess card. To me, she represents your intuition and spiritual growth. I think it's very much coming throughout this journey. I feel like that strength ties in to different aspects of you. So self-confidence, self-esteem, but also intuition and spirituality. I have the Knight of Swords, which represents triumph. The Ace of Cups, which speaks to new beginnings. The Four of Wands, which represents setting a solid foundation for a happy future. And the Page of Cups, which speaks to good news coming your way and of an emotional nature. So I do see very positive things coming for you. I feel like you're more of a positive person too, even though this is really taken a hit with you. I still feel your strength and your positivity through the cards. I feel like this line is speaking to it too. I have the Queen of Wands. She speaks to a strength, to being driven, ambitious, passionate. I feel like she's tied into you, and definitely tied into that strength card too. I feel it tied into the Seven of Wands, which represents taking back control, drawing your line in the sand and standing up for your ideal, standing up for yourself. It speaks to you fighting for your share, fighting for the abundance that is yours. I have the Star card, which represents hope and clarity. I feel like that clarity ties into your intuition, into your spiritual growth as well, into recognizing how strong you are as a person and what you're capable of. I have the Wheel of Fortune card, which represents your fortunes changing for the better. I feel like it's tied into the King of Cups, as well as the Ten of Pentacles, because I do see money coming your way. But I feel like this is speaking to an emotional side as well, an emotional victory, to confidence, to self-esteem, to healing, to empowerment. I have the World card, which represents positive things manifesting for you in your life, but these aren't ones that show up out of the blue or out of luck, like winning the lottery. These are ones that you have to earn through going through different trials and tribulations in your life, overcoming different obstacles. And I feel like this situation is definitely that. I have material and spiritual prosperity, triumph, and movement, choices, decisions. So I feel like this movement, choices, decisions is tied into this transition in your life and choosing a new direction. I feel like you will have choices to make on the horizon, and maybe choosing housing, choosing where you're going to live, maybe even a new career, depending on what's happening around you. I feel like it's going to be a transition. It's going to be a new life. I see a very positively aspect with this material and spiritual prosperity. It speaks of the money coming in, but also of your spiritual and personal growth as well on this journey. And the Triumph card, which to me is all about what you're going to be getting. It's all about the success that's coming your way from all of this. And I feel like you already know that. I feel like you already know, like somewhere inside your heart or your intuition, you can feel the success, you can feel the opportunity for change, and there's this real positive vibe about it. And you're not going to let this weigh you down. You are not going to let this hold you back from success, and you are going to build a wonderful life with your little ones. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. If it resonated with you, please let me know. I would love to hear about it. Take care.